1,000 years old, so he's, you know, he's made a deal with the American government that he can hide with them in violence, which is canon, and was kind of one of the non-negotiables, speaking of China. And then goes into stories in the past, and he shifts in perspectives. And so we wanted each chapter or different strand, let's call it ABC, to have its own font. And it was just, how do you, and I loved those conversations. We had this with Clemens too. It's like, well, how do you want it to feel? We had a Lost Book of Beat, right? And with Ramiro, it's just like, what is our relationship to emotion, and how do we read into fonts? How is language presented to us? And what does it make us feel, and how do we feel about it? And so I really like talking about that, and I really like playing with what's the font, you know? What's the font? And that one's too thin. Is it serif, not serif? And, you know,
it's the score for them.
If we're going to do a novel, let's do a story that feels like it can only exist as a novel. Like, that was first and foremost. And the thing that was also important to us is you don't go get China the Able for a novel without doing something wholly original. So that was really important to us. And then the next step of it is you get two creative geniuses into a room and you watch the fireworks happen. So that was the part that was really special, was to watch two people come together who are so creatively potent and powerful, and then you see that synergy happen. And like I said, it's a charmed position to be in when we have all these creative people, even extending to our specials, all coming together and kind of harmonizing on something that I think creates something bigger than the individual parts.
There's a limited amount of copies at booth 1515 throughout the weekend if you guys pop by. And Keanu, if you don't mind, I might have a copy to show you right now, if that's okay with you.
that sounds fantastic.
Have you gotten a chance to feel the pages in the final edition?
You gotta smell the paper.
Good hand. I don't know. What's the name of this font? I don't know.
There's a couple different ones in there, right?
A lot of fun there.
Sans serif.
I mean, how many of you guys are going to run over to the booth to get one yourself so you can feel the pages, see the different fonts? Yes?
They don't have to listen. This is I love this novel, and it's a really, really beautiful read. It's fun, it's moving, it's touching, it's so inventive. And to have this kind of, you know, this moment, this time, this way to have it kind of enter the world. This is, look at that, you got the embossed, you got the foil.
Very handsome.
You got the food, you got the plaque on the pages there. This is some high-end shit. This is so high. This is like the Ferrari. Well, let's not get carried away, it reads. But anyway, yeah, man, because then they got the carrot.
Everybody all together, it's some high.
Lightning. Other photographs. Anyway, yeah, man, thank you. This is it's signed.
Thank you. That was you guys. That was you in China, and that was this whole team. We couldn't have done this without everybody on this panel right now. So.
Yeah. Dedication to our mothers for life, for storytelling, for love. That's a dedication.
Now I just want you to read some of the book out loud to everybody.
Now a reading with Keanu Reeves.
Full of violence to come. Then the nasty white light of LEDs. Then a man came in and sat between the metal lockers. He took a machine from his pack and ran protocols on it. Alone a while, he stared at it and screamed. His comrades followed him in at last.
Now Matt has
Read it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
So,
We have an amazing screenwriter named Matt Tomlin writing the screenplay as we speak. He's part of the BRZRKR family already. He did a BRZRKR special called Fallen Empire that we published last year. And the movie is set up at Netflix, who have been amazing partners to us. We have some of our Netflix friends here. Do you want to let them know how excited you are for the movie? So it's still very early days, but I think we're excited.
Yeah.
you're pumped?
Yes,
I feel
yes.
like you might have a little something to share.
Yes, is it the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I actually didn't have the idea to do a comic, they did. And former Ross Ritchie and Adam Yolen were in the room, and they just said, hey, do you have any ideas? And I spit this thing out, and then they were like, you ever thought of making it a comic? And I was like, no. And then I looked around the room, and noticed I was surrounded by comic books. It was like a general meeting, you know, working. And so really, I have to thank you guys for the opportunity and really shepherding my journey, introducing me to Matt Kindt, Garney, and Eric Harper.
Eric Harper, Ramiro Portnoy is our editor. Yeah, amazing.
You know, and putting the team together. So, to answer your question, no! But I'm really glad to be here, and we're only here because of you, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
It really
Merchandising for BRZRKR, and we're very excited to have you here today because we are now going to show you the next wave of licensing from BRZRKR right now.
If it's a character or a story that we're familiar with, they're always in some perhaps iconic pose or situation. The t-shirt can't feel shitty, right? The neck can't be like the armpit, but you know, and if it's on an object, it can't just fucking wash off. Oh, I'm sorry.
The underwear has to be just the right way.
No, I don't know if I can say this, but I said no to BRZRKR underwear. I said no to one version. I get this, you know, some of this crossed my path, and I was just like, I don't want to do BRZRKR underwear. Anyway, so yeah, it's like, what does it feel like? What's the energy that pops off from it, you know? And so, yeah, I'd say that. It's like, how does it pop? How does it feel? Like, is it something that you connect to with the character? Is it some kind of thing that you like about the character or the world?
I would ask what's the craziest pitch that you guys have gotten, but Matt and Steven,
No, I need some BRZRKR.
Lightning will come out of your hands and eyes.
I think you're making it sound too cool. I think you're trying to make it sound uncool, but it sounds awesome.
I'll do the Japanese commercial.
When we're back here in a year or two, that commercial is going to air in Hollywood.
It's the Saitari time.
You get, you know, wings. So with BRZRKR, it's like, where's my blue lightning?
See, look at you. Look at what an amazing commercial you just did.
He just keeps making it better.
He's saying no, and he gives us a whole commercial right there.
I'm here to take my money out there. That's what I'm here.
I mean, you made it happen here today.
And with his face on the can even, like,
So listen, you guys, we have a really cool announcement right now. A special guest that we have here that is going to join us up here on stage. So please give a very big Hall H warm welcome to comic book legend, Mr. Todd McFarlane.
Let me just say the BRZRKR diapers, B just hands the diaper to the bad guys and said, put it on, I'm about to scare the shit out of you. All right, so here's why I'm here, right? It's obviously Boom's panel here. They've got Berserker here. You guys saw some of the branding up there, right? We're fortunate enough, McFarlane Toys, we just picked up the license to be able to do this comic, right? And so today, I've actually had the good fortune, Keanu, to do you. This would be the third time, right? I did you on Matrix, and then we did it with Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to be the third time. So I have the prototypes for those toys with me. Yeah. And we're gonna unveil those for the audience today. We have two versions we're gonna show you. This is the first one. This is the battle damage version of it if you want to show.
Okay, wait, do you want to put it down or you want to hold
No,
it?
you pull it off. Right here.
Ready? It is so cool.
Right, and
Look who's ours then.
we have the other one. You saw the model. You saw the model up on the screen here. Here's the first prototype of you right here.
Oh, doing that.
Yes.
Screen. I know, Garney, you're like, there's my art. You're like, it's like, yeah,
Turn it this way.
sure, man.
Show. They want to see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do I show it? There, right?
There you go.
There's the camera.
Yeah.
All right, so this is this guy.
It's a bit fragile, so it's a prototype.
If you take the suit off, he's got the underwear on. Just saying.
Special editions come with the Berserker energy drink in his hand.
The upside too, besides the figure, they're going to get like a dozen or more props and accessories. And when we talk about accessories, we mean a bunch of guns, right? So there's at least 10 guns in here, a bunch of weapons, extra hands, extra heads, everything that come with it. You can mix and match it, so you can go from any sort of look, any sort of violence you want to put into it, any sort of posing, lots of it.
I just want to be loved.
I can't help it if I kill everybody.
Haven't you read the comic? Anyway,
What is it like for you seeing these, Keanu?
it's pretty rad. Right. Okay. Well done, sir.
All right, so
We're all done.
look at the fans that like it, both
Okay,
the good,
yeah,
the old, and the new, right? We'll get them out there. We'll give you the dates of when they're coming, but we're already in production, beginning the process of it over in China right now. So you'll be able to get it in your hands as soon as they basically approve everything and we get going. So,
If people are really pumped and they want to pre-order it, is that a possibility?
yeah, no, we'll have the pre-order. All that information, we'll make sure Boom has it, we have it, everybody's going to have it, Keanu will have it. We're going to get them a case so we can give it to everybody on the
Wait,
block.
you've got to sign this. Wait, you got to get McFarlane on here. What do you mean, no? I don't know if I approve of this.
Yeah. I feel like it needs to be signed down the line at some point.
Yeah, everybody, the whole team, we'll get the whole team, sign it all up on top, and then you've got one either in or raffle one off to everybody, right? Put it up there, up on eBay, so.
I have to ask you, like, when you're doing a figure like this, what are some of the things that are really important to you? Like, what were the things that were super important getting this one down?
Look, and making any toy that just get it right? I mean, we sell to people, look at the age of the audience out here, right? So they are very good at knowing when you get it wrong. So you have to look at the original artwork, and then you have to get as close as humanly possible, whether it's a video game, a movie, a TV, or comic book, you have to nail it, right? Because they know when you make a mistake, and then they've got a thing called the internet, and they let you know if you get it wrong. So we just want to make sure that we capture all the things that people are excited about in the comic book, and they've given us a lot of good input, right? And here we are. So thanks for letting us join the team. And it's a pleasure working with all you guys. Boom's been really easy to work with, which is not, I can't say that with every license I've had in 30 years. So we appreciate that's on there. And we just like to do cool stuff, hanging out with cool people, especially when they're Canadian.
We have some Canadians here today, huh?
So anyways, thanks. I'm gonna let you get back to your panel.
Thank you so
I
much.
actually, before you head out, Todd, I have a question. So
Fire.
I was lucky enough to get to stop by your offices a while back for a show called Geeking Out.
Yep.
And you quickly drew a Spawn page cover for me, signed it.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility that we could maybe see like a Berserker farm?
Spawn BRZRKR crossover. Who wants to see that? So we'll talk with the team.
Would you guys want to see something like that from this guy?
I take you, you're puny.
Keanu's gonna do the voice next to Keith David. It's gonna be awesome, right? So it will be awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys get back to your panel.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you. Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, San Diego.
You guys can make sure you're all getting on your phones right after this, pre-ordering. They're so cool. How's that feel to see the figure? I know you were hugging it, Ron.
I was gingerly holding it. A special affinity for this.
It's amazing. I love it so much. I want to look at it. What I love so much is the when you read the comic and you see all the fighting and you see all the gore and half of his face generally is destroyed or his jaw is ripped apart and you're getting to see that.
Just another day in the life.
Just another day in the life of B.
Getting his face blown off.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
So-
the cross he has to bear.
This has been a pretty epic panel. We've had some cool announcements. But that's not all we've got here today. There is something really special that we wanted to do right here in Hall H for all of you guys here. Are you guys excited for next Hall H? Yeah. Okay, so please welcome Eddie back to the stage. Come on out here, Eddie.
Hey everybody, thank you.
So you want to tell this lovely Hall H what you're up here for today?
I sure do. Mr. Reeves,
Yes, sir.
on behalf of Comic-Con International, I'm here to present you with what is called our Ink Pot Award. Forgive me if I say a few words before I present it, but...
Thank you.
So honestly, if it were just my choice, I would have given it to you for just The Matrix, because that was one of my favorite movies. No, but you helped tell that story. And that's part of what this is about. The Ink Pot Award is an award for those who have contributed to popular art and pop culture. And I don't think anyone in this room would argue with me that you have significantly done that, not only in film and television, but in books and comics. You have been someone who has been able to tell stories in a manner that brings us all into them. You've told stories, you've invented stories, and I understand maybe you haven't written them all, but without your presence, those stories wouldn't have been the same. So with that, it is my honor and privilege to present you with the Ink Pot Award.
Thank you very much for this honor. It's coming. Thank you, man. I think in recognizing me here today, you're also recommending and giving recognition for everyone here. This is not, you can't call the kettle black. You gotta it takes a lot to I've been really fortunate to work with some incredible artists and tell some incredible stories, and this is one of them. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Eddie. and the whole Comic-Con team.
Thanks, Eddie. Nice suit. Got a nice suit.
Yeah, the sincerity he gave him that award, it was beautiful.
Like that from this guy?
I take you, you're puny.
Keanu's going to do the voice next to Keith David. It's going to be awesome, right? So, it will be awesome. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys get back to your panel.
Thank you so
Okay?
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you. Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, San Diego.
Thank you so much. You guys can make sure you're all getting on your phones right after this, pre-ordering. They're so cool. How's that feel to see the figure? I know you were hugging it, Ron.
I was gingerly holding it. A special affinity for this.
It's amazing. I love it so much. I want to look at it. What I love so much is the when you read the comic and you see all the fighting and you see all the gore, and half of his face generally is destroyed or his jaw is ripped apart, and you're getting to see that.
Just another day in the life.
Just another day in the life of B.
Getting his face blown off.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
So-
the cross he has to bear.
This has been a pretty epic panel. We've had some cool announcements, but that's not all we've got here today. There is something really special that we wanted to do right here in Hall H for all of you guys here. Are you guys excited for next Hall H? Yeah. Okay, so please welcome Eddie back to the stage. Come on out here, Eddie.
Hey, everybody. Thank you.
So you want to tell this lovely Hall H what you're up here for today?
I sure do. Mr. Reeves.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of Comic-Con International, I am here to present you with what is called our Inkpot Award. Forgive me if I say a few words before I present it,
Thank you.
but... So, honestly, if it were just my choice, I would have given it to you for just The Matrix, because that was one of my favorite movies. No, but you helped tell that story. And that's part of what this is about. The Inkpot Award is an award for those who have contributed to popular art and pop culture. And I don't think anyone in this room would argue with me that you have significantly done that, not only in film and television, but in books and comics. You have been someone who have been able to tell stories in a manner that brings us all into them. You've told stories, you've been in stories, and I understand maybe you haven't written them all, but without your presence, those stories wouldn't have been the same. So with that, it is my honor and privilege to present you with the Inkpot Award, Comic-Con International.
Thank you very much for this honor. That was kind. Thank you, man. I think in recognizing me here today, you're also recommending and giving recognition for everyone here. This is not, you can't call the kettle black. You gotta it takes a lot to I've been really fortunate to work with some incredible artists and tell some incredible stories, and this is one of them. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Eddie, and the whole Comic-Con team.
Thanks, Eddie. Nice suit. Got a nice suit.
Yeah, the sincerity he gave him that award, it was
We wouldn't tell this story without Matt. Wouldn't be however.
Look, here's the thing: the person you are dictates the people around you. You know, that's what it is. You know?
Thank you. What else we got going on? Let's go. Let's get something to eat.
I mean, I would be like, how about we get some more reading from you, but that's okay. This is about all the time that we have. We've got some amazing announcements. We got through some awesome stuff. Is there anything else, Keanu, that you want to say to the fans that have come out here today?
I don't know, anybody else? I mean, I've been fucking talking forever. I'm sorry.
You want to go down?
I'm sorry. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Ron?
You guys, seriously, I always say this. The only reason I come to shows, I'm sure Keanu feels that way, is because of you guys. Your enthusiasm and your love for the things we do. We are very blessed to have people tell us how great we are, you know. But seriously, your love and your support is really something that's extraordinary. And I feel personally very fortunate that I get to live a life for however long I get to live it with people like you in it who come up and give me the love back. So thank you, all of you.
Executive producer, Akiva Goldsmith. Akiva, Henry Alonzo Myers. What about our cast, Ethan Peck? What about Rebecca Brody?
Number one. Confusing.
I'm on a very tight timeline.